Greetings. You have one further question to be asked.
I do. My question was about civilizations that perhaps are near Earth or perhaps a lot further away. Are they able to influence us in some way? Are we in like communication with them? Are they influencing us positively or negatively? Are they somehow in charge of these energy surges that we feel? I just wondered if you could speak on what is their influence upon Earth and humanity?
That is a very good question. You must understand, even though it feels alone on this planet, you are not alone. This journey that Gaia has been on in her evolution to become a lighter planet in all ways has been, there are many, many, many civilizations and light beings who have agreed to be part of this process in the way that they can. This also speaks to the fact that, which is a very good point to touch on at this point, is that each aspect, each person, each being, each planet, each solar system has a role to play, and that each one has their individual role. And again, that is part of the journey to understand self, is to know what your role is. And by releasing the lower vibrational emotions that say, I am not enough, I am not like this one, or I am not like that one, or I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that. By releasing and healing those, you begin to see your role. And you may feel that your role is very tiny, but billions of people upon this planet and billions of souls, trillions of souls that are focused on this aspect of the universe and allowing her to grow and allowing the universe to expand. You can see that all coming together, each little teeny piece of the mosaic makes the huge picture. And so one should never lament that they are not doing what someone else is doing, for we each have a role to play, which was agreed upon when we were in our soul body, along with everything else that was going on, because Source is in charge of all of it and can maneuver it all. Now, extraterrestrials, energies that come from other planets, they are all part of this. There are those on this planet who their role is to communicate with those who are physically out in their spaceships or what have you. That is their role, and that eventually you will be made aware of what's been happening with that. Those who are sending energies from other planets, they each have a role. And as we spoke of at another time, the different portals that come through, the different surges of energy, they are all orchestrated as part of the large blueprint that is Mother Gaia's blueprint, that she also has a blueprint, as each individual person has a blueprint, and they all fit together seamlessly. And so, yes, some are in connection with their with the energies that come to them, and some are in connection with those beings in light bodies who have come to bring their light and to aid in the evolution, and some people are in connection with those of the what is called the Middle Earth that are right here, and the energies of the earth, and there are those who are in connection with the animals, there are those connection in the waters, the mountains, and doing their part, and that we all work together seamlessly to do this. Does this answer your question?
It does, thank you. But it's led me on to one more question, if you don't mind. I know
Yes.
there is a global consciousness project where the collective consciousness of is basically being measured, so that there are detectors all over the world, and they can tie in with particular things that happen, like Lady Diana's death, like 9/11, there are spikes in the energy. Even before it's happened, there begins to be a spike, almost as if the collective knows what's about to happen. And it just seems like with this mosaic that Earth has, each one of us working on our own little life, releasing our own energy, can have, an impact if everybody is doing the same thing. That we can all, I know like there are global meditations going on to all help with Gaia's evolution, or to send love across the world. And this can be measured in like coherence rates scientifically. Sometimes I wonder if I'm focusing too much on myself, and perhaps I should be focusing more on, global issues and Earth and collective things. Perhaps I'm too self-absorbed, and I think sometimes perhaps I struggle to find the balance in that.
Yes, and you are not alone in that. As we said, each incarnation has its own role. So right now, your role is to heal yourself, because in healing yourself, you are healing ancestors, you are healing your own line of incarnations, you are healing. If we could get one thing across to all humans, it would be that in doing your work, whatever it may be, whatever it is that your heart pushes you to do, is cleansing the planet, that you are contributing on a planetary level, and that the heart will always tell you where you should be. As you learn to listen to your heart, and that is in those quiet moments of being in the moment, and trusting the voice that you hear, and trusting the urges that you feel, because those come from your soul. And then following through on that without judgment, without looking anywhere else. For the ones who are doing the global meditations, that is something that they are passionate about. It is the passion that is bringing that. It will eventually meet up with all of the individual souls who are healed, who are healing in their own way. And this is when the pure evolution of Gaia will take place. But along the way, every single one of us, every single person on this planet contributes in their own way. And by hearing their heart, by feeling the things that they are passionate about, and by acting on those, that is where you know that you are doing your part. Does this help?
It does. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming through today. I so appreciate and love spending time with you, Anna. Thank you.
Well, we are here for this process, and we are here in love, and we are here to connect with our soul family who are in their incarnations, and those are the ones who will resonate with the words that come out of this mouth. And we so appreciate your willingness to do what each of you are doing.